Hi, Virgo. This is Just with your October 14th, 2019 weekly reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So, Virgo, business affairs, partnerships are problematic at this time for some of you. Okay. A partnership could have gone really sour to where someone just absolutely doesn't trust the other person, but at least you're not fighting, right? Some of you, this could be not your only out, but this person in this partnership is major. So you guys may have woven your lives together in a way that's not easily terminated, right? So, and the difficulty is that there's not enough. I can't say there's not enough money being made. Let's just say that for some of you. Okay, you're not making enough. Some of you may feel like someone is being favored at the workplace. Okay. And I don't feel like you're going to make a big deal about it. You know what you do, Virgo. You get your plan, right? You make your plan to exit stage left. And some of you may be doing that exiting stage left. You may feel like a situation is just too much to bear, too much to deal with. And there's kind of no coming back from a situation is what I'm getting. Some of you may be purchasing a home, so congratulations. You're looking to move. It may be at a distance, but for others of you, it's just purchasing, like real estate, like you're going to finance a home. You may not have made any moves forward and you still are in a place of decision making. Challenge for some of you is getting to a place where your finances is exactly where you want them to be. Logic, focus, strength, control, seeing the forest from the trees, knowing that you're going to evolve and where your life is going to take you financially, and just growth overall may be a bit of a challenge. Some of you mentally are a bit stuck. And you don't know exactly where you're going from here, but there is a new opportunity and there's a major decision for you to make. Now, you're going to take time to make it because you have to move on from a situation and you're trying to avoid a disaster. I always say, if you want to know the temperature of a company, watch a Virgo. If they start to get the hell out, you probably need to too, because Virgos are really good at taking the temperature of a situation and seeing the little nuances around them and knowing when it's time to exit stage left. So some of you, you're in the planning stages of exiting stage left. It's not something that's easy to do. And right now you feel completely at a loss as to how you're going to do it. But you know, what you do know for a fact is that you're not happy. And you just can't keep going this way. And someone could have done something wrong to you. Like the job did you wrong. A business partnership did you wrong. And you just need some time. And I always say two things that's dangerous with a Virgo is time and being aware. Once a Virgo is aware and they take a little time, forget about it. They usually don't lose. And so that's what you're taking right now, a little bit of time. Now, there may be a judgment against you, too. You may lose in a court decision. You may owe something that you don't feel like it's yours to pay out. But again, give it time. It's all about giving it time, because you are going to find your way out of this. But it's almost like once you make the decision, there is no going back. Right? There's no going back. There's no turning back from the situation. And that's probably why some of you are taking the time necessary to come up with this final decision, because you know once you pull the trigger, there is no going back. Some of you could be having problems with your family. It could be mother, father energy, difficulties with them financially. You may have to help them. You may be in a pickle, not sure exactly how to help them, you know, why, if you even should help them. And how are you going to help them where they're helping themselves and that they're not going to need you again? So again, family issues could be coming up now. Some of you could be moving if you live close to family. If you live with family, you're definitely trying to disconnect from people that you feel is always expecting something from you and always needs you, and it's as if they can't stand on their own 2 feet, and now their problems become your problems. Now let's look at the elements here. And you can gauge how you're going to interact with other people around you. If you're dealing with other earth signs, I feel that some of them can be a contention to you. They may be a cause of the problems for you. If you need something from an earth sign, I feel like whatever they give you, they're going to expect it back at some point. But you can work things out with earth signs and they will be able to help you in some kind of way. Probably not as much as they did in the past. So don't expect them to be to show up the same way they did in the past. Something about the relationship between you and earth signs are changing. If you're dealing with air signs, I feel like good luck trying to communicate. If you can get them on the phone, if you can get them to even communicate with you, that would be a feat, because I feel like they're in their own head. They have a lot of issues going on with themselves and they may just need a break. They need a moment. So you may not be able to communicate if you're even communicating with air signs. If you're dealing with water signs, I feel like some type of connection with you and water signs it's coming to an end. They may have walked away, but it's not all said and done. There may be an opportunity to resolve the situation and work things out. Long term is something that's questionable if this will stay on the course long term. But if you've not heard from a water sign, they've walked away, they're in a bad place with themselves. They may be coming out of that. Now, if you're dealing with fire signs, I feel like fire signs are very self-focused. I'm telling just about every sign that fire signs, there may be an issue of trusting, especially if you're dealing with a Leo, trusting a Leo, them trusting you. But it's almost like you kind of have to see a situation through with a fire sign. So this situation is definitely going to come back again. You may be in deep with a fire sign, and so you still have to kind of come together, even though I get someone doesn't trust the other person. So let's look into love for some of you guys. I see a partnership that is very much challenged. 100%. Now, some of you Virgos, you could be a third party, and you may have been told that, the situation is going to end. They're going to get a divorce, ... And you may be thinking like, we were supposed to get married, or we were supposed to do A, B, and C, and that didn't happen. And so, as I said, slowly but surely, you are exiting stage left because you're just 100% not happy. It's like you don't want it to happen. You don't want your relationship to end. You don't want a situation to break up. Now, if you are a third party, then that's obviously the best thing for you to do, because you're going to continue to go round and round in circles with someone. But if it's just you about to break up in your actual relationship, now you're looking to move into your own place. Again, you're not so enthusiastic about it because deep down it's not what you want. But you know that you have to have a plan so that you can land on your feet. Your children may be a bit challenged at this time too. It just may not be a good thing for all parties involved. And again, although you know that's the best thing that you have to do for yourself, you may be challenged at this time to decide when and how you're going to make your next move. But an opportunity can present itself to you that it may be, an offer you can't refuse. It may be one of those offers, but you'll take some time. Now, I do see some of you possibly filing for divorce if you haven't already. And if you have, you may not be completely happy with the judgment. Okay. But at least it's over, right? It's over. And I think for some of you, if you've been on the go trying to fight for whatever you feel you deserved in your marriage or the dissolve of your marriage, you're now going to deal with the healing of the demise of your relationship. So it's something of needing to take a break to heal from the end of this relationship. Some of you could be mourning the loss of your relationship and not even out of it yet, but you just know that it's coming to an end. So there's a period of just needing to take a step back and needing to heal. Somebody is coming back though. This could be that person wanting to revive something, or someone that you know from before, a different person that's coming back and trying to work on things. So don't do not just say that it's all over, because it's not. For some of you, it's definitely not. You're definitely going to work something out with someone. The point of it is, for some of you, you may be working it out, but deep down inside it's only going to be the same situation, because we can always come back to each other. We can work this situation out. But one, are you who I want? Because it may not be the person that you really want deep down inside. So, some of you may be on a rebound. Others of you, it could be the person that you want. But the problem is to grow together. to get out of whatever problems that you've had that may seem to be bigger than the two of you. Can you overcome it, and can you stay together? So there is issues that are bigger than just we need to talk and we can work this out. No, there's a lot of work that needs to be put into this, and someone may be willing to do just that, to work a situation out, but the other person may not have that same level of stamina and consistency. But that is what it could be. In time, as they say, time writes all the stories. And in the extended, we'll look deeper and see what's going to happen with the two of you down the line. I just kind of get a feeling, I could be completely wrong, and that's why in the extended, we'll look further, that perhaps this is a makeup, but perhaps it will down the line be another breakup. And I feel like for some of you Virgos, deep down inside, that. Deep down inside, it's bigger than getting back together. It is an unhappiness that you're feeling really deep that you don't talk about, you don't tell anyone, that you understand. So although you may be open to it, it's something that you're saying that, no, this is a deeper issue that I need to come to a conclusion whether or not I want to continue to get on the roller coaster and get back on this wheel. And so in the extended, we're going to look at that. For those of you, I want to say really quickly, if you're single, there's definitely someone coming back and wanting to work things out, but the jury may be out on your end whether or not you are going to take them back, or if it's not them, if it's not you, it could be them trying to decide whether or not they want to work this out with you. But in the extended, we're going to look at all of that, and we'll see exactly what's going to happen down the line with the two of you. Also want to see what is being hidden, what isn't being revealed, what someone isn't saying, and what is the challenges, what's stopping this person, and what are their true feelings when it comes to you. We're going to look at that and other things. And also we're going to look at sorry guys, Virgo singles. We're going to look at Virgo singles as well and see what's going on with you guys, not just this week, but down the line. So if you're interested in that, click that link below and we'll get started on the rest of this love reading. If you would like something personal with me, in the description box, you can click on that link and set something up for yourself. And if you would like to share, please do so in the comments section below. I would love to hear from you. Those of you who are new, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Virgo.